So, Sharkbait, what do you think?
Let's do it.
And on that note, we cue the music.
Proceed with the countdown.
In 5,
4,
3,
2, 1.
Happy New Year, everybody. I watched the movie Smile, which came out a while back, directed by Parker Finn, starring Soja Bacon, Jesse T. Usher, Kyle Gallner, Cal Penn, and Rob Morgan. It starts out with this girl who is a student who meets this therapist named Dr. Rose Cotter at her office and is having a mental breakdown. While that's happening, she's trying to tell the therapist that she's going to die and that she is seeing things and whatnot. Sometime later in that scene, she starts smiling all demonically and then dies as she said she would. Then another patient almost has the same problem in the hospital that is witnessed by the same therapist. It affects Dr. Rose so much, she's asked to go on paid leave for a week to get her mind together and such. She tries telling her fiancé about everything that is happening, but he pretty much doesn't ever believe her. I won't say much more about the plot really on the case I might give something away. I will say that this movie didn't really impress me at all. It relies on the cheap strategy of jump scares, just like most low-budget horror movies try to do to make a buck. There's only a few movies that work with that, but not many. This is one of those times where it really doesn't work. The acting isn't good from most, aside from maybe Soja Bacon. Actually, I need to point out that the acting is notably horrendous from the second patient and also Rose's fiancé. The plot is pretty mediocre and a lot of times boring. This is one of those films where it's made for people who get scared so easily that every single horror movie that comes out, no matter what it is, they automatically think it's the scariest one ever made. I heard a sequel is happening, and that gives me no joy whatsoever to hear such news. Smile was a borderline waste of time, and something great maybe could have came from this if they didn't take the cheap way to make it as far as jump scares and a mediocre plot. With that said, I'm going to give Smile a 2.5 out of 10. There is my review. You're welcome.